Hello everyone and welcome back to Alteryx Tutorials. I'm Mark Thompson with Watermark Data. And today we're going to be doing weekly challenge number 21. It's a fairly simple challenge, it's a fundamental. And all you're really looking to do is take a column of data right here where it's J07, January, February, March, April, May, J08, February, March, April, May, and effectively turn it into a year and date, a year and month column. So let's walk through that. This should be fairly straightforward. First thing I want to do is I want to break off that the 07 and 08 from the column. And when I do that, I do a left one and I come up with month. I do a substring for the 07 where I use the column date, and it starts at the second position and does 2 characters. And lastly, I take that year and simply pad it left, which means I'm adding and making sure that it says 07 on the entire thing. And so I take that 7 that gets split off and I add a 0 in front of it. Now, the next thing I want to do is right now, as you can see from this, I've got the this is what happens when I did with the formulas. I've got my original column of date, and then it's the month, and it's the year, and it's 07, and it's a bunch of zeros, right? So I use a multi-row formula. And I've walked through this before. It's effectively an if-then statement, but it's on the multi-row formula, so you can access. So if the year equals 00, does not equal 00, then it's year. Otherwise, it's the row minus 1, right? So you can see this. It's not 00, so it just uses year. And in the case where it's a 00, it's taking from the row above it, row above it, row above it, until you get to 8, and then it uses the 8, and then it uses the zeros. Here, I just simply get rid of the date, and I get rid of the early version of it, year. So by the way, I wanted to turn this, I created a new field on this multi-row. I turned it into year. So that's why you've got both year and year. In this one, I'm simply taking and counting up the months. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm using a multi-row, very straightforward. I create a month count by year, I'm grouping it by year, and it's a very simple formula. It's 1 plus the row behind it, right? 1 plus the row behind it. In the first case, that's nothing, so it's 1. And then it changes at group. Then I take that and I use that, I leverage that M count to do a date time format. I go 2000 plus padding left the string because that M count is a string, plus a -01, and I want to bring back this format in the month, the 3-character, format. So that's %B. That's a 3-character month format. And you can see the result of that is I turn this M count into October because I'm turning that into a date, and then I'm simply capturing the formatting of what it is in a 3-character month format. Here I get rid of the month and the M count, and I just leave the year and the month. And at the end of the day, we now have a year and a 3-character month. That was what we wanted. That's what we got. If you have any questions, feel free, drop a note down below. I will put in a link to help you with date formatting, and a really helpful link. As always, hit like, share it with your friends, and of course, provide any comments that you feel can help out and make these better for all of you. That's why I'm out here doing this. Hope you have a great day. I will see you the next time around. Thank you.